Hello, crafty peeps. Welcome back to my channel, Crafty-ish-kristyn. Today, we're going to be working on my cross-stitch conversion project. If you are new, this is a cross-stitch pattern that I am turning into a diamond painting using a downloaded PDF file on my tablet, and I am using the Pattern Keeper app. Sadly, you cannot use Pattern Keeper with Apple. So I purposely bought myself a $200 Samsung tablet, and all I do is use this for Pattern Keeper and watch YouTube videos while I'm diamond painting. So this is what my pattern, this is what the pattern looks like. Right now I am on panel 2 of 3. So this is where we're at right now. I have panel number 1 done. This is panel number 2, and panel number 3 will be done sometime in the near future. I don't work on this as much as I probably could or should, and that's okay. It's not a race. I am not competing with anyone to get this done, which is good because I would lose. So the final finished design will be about 121 centimeters by 121 centimeters. Each one of these panels that I have are, I believe, how big are they? I don't remember. It's been so long. I think they're like 43 by 118 centimeters. Or no, maybe a little bit bigger. I don't know. What else? There is 136 colors in this. I have all of my drills right over here. I do have some overflow that is not in these two trays. I did buy one of the Art Dot, how many, I don't remember, like the 240 bottle case with the 3 rows. So I have 2 full rows of the main ones and a few of the extras, and then I have some extras in another case. So this is by Electric City Stitches on Etsy. I was using one of my Pippy release papers from Bree's Crafty Corner, but I took it off, and this is actually the last row in this row. I purposely had my canvases made bigger than I thought I would need, just in case I screwed up. So these are actually, they're empty, and that's okay, because each one of these is 150 squares. So we're right here. And I have put some drills down because I don't usually, I'm not able to talk and put them down in the beginning very accurately. So I'm hoping if I put some down, maybe I won't screw up as much as I normally would. This is a Bella Art Day Nicole tray. It is a little tray. I don't remember the exact name of the size, but it is perfect for a project like this where I have had so many colors in just this section where there's 1, 2, maybe 3. No need for a giant tray. This is a little pen from Jim's Handmade Pens on Etsy. I am using Galactic Alien Putty, and I have my tweezers and my scissors. Anything else? If you have not gotten your Halloween costume Pippy stickers, I have some left. Once they are gone, and those are the last stickers that I am mailing out for the year. The Google Doc is in the description box. I do not ask for money for them. It is my way of sending happy mail out to multiple people. So let me get zoomed in and we will start working on this section. Be right back. We are zoomed in. I have my Dr. Pepper Cherry Zero Sugar. I have my weight on my canvas to hopefully hold it in place, although it's already moving. This could be a mess. I do want to potentially, I'm going to draw attention to an area that looks kind of screwed up at the moment. Sometimes I notice if I don't work on this a lot, that the drills will kind of slip and slide over. Like this was a straight line and they've shifted. So I think when I get to the end, then I just have to really push them over. It's slightly annoying, I'm not gonna lie, but it is what Oh, excuse me. It is. I felt like I had a hiccup and a burp stuck in my throat, and neither one would come out. Okay, what are we gonna do? I just did 310, so let's move the Dr. Pepper so I don't spill it all over my canvas. That would make me cry. 3, 7, 4, 3. 3, 7, 4, 3. Come on, it's right in front of me. I know it is. 3, 7, 4, 3. Come on. 3, 7, 4, 3. There we go. There we go. Okay, there are only 2 of those. So if there's only 1 or 2, I just, put them in the lid and do them that way. Okay, down here. And then dump them in. I apologize if it looks very yellow on camera, but it is really, really dark and dreary looking outside today, and I need to have my overhead lights on so I can see what the heck I am doing. 3, 1, 7. I hope everybody is doing well, and I hope you get to do something fun while I am working on this. Hopefully you're, crafting or diamond painting, or if you're doing something, kind of lame and boring, well then let me keep you company. Okay, make sure those are all. That was it for that color. Working on this project it's been interesting, I'm not gonna lie. I have my moments of, I am really, really enjoying this. I love seeing it come together. And then I have my moments of, I'm not doing this again. And right now I am at the, I'm not doing this again stage. I know it will change, but as of right now, this definitely takes up some more brain power. And I've realized working on one of these cross stitch conversions, and granted, I should have started small. So if you are curious about doing a cross stitch conversion, my recommendation is to buy a small pattern on Etsy from somebody, a small shop or something, and try it out to see if you like the process. Because if you, especially with some of these really detailed ones, if you don't enjoy confetti, there is a really good chance that you will not enjoy this. I am not a huge confetti fan. I like some confetti, right? It keeps it interesting. But I don't enjoy pure confetti all the time. And this is pretty much pure confetti all the time. Especially when you are the one who has to count and figure out where exactly all of the different drills go. And it is so easy to get thrown off, especially if you're not marking off each individual square like I forget to do. Don't be like me and go, I'll just remember which ones I did. No, you won't. I mean, maybe you will, but I don't. So yes, that would be my recommendation, is if you think you want to try a cross-stitch conversion, start small. And if you like it, then go nuts. But I think it's very hard. I personally don't like looking at the Heaven and Earth Designs website because a lot of them are way too big for anything that I want to take on. And most of them are very, very confetti heavy. And working on this makes me realize how much I love regular diamond paintings with their printed symbols, and you have more ability to kind of zone out and just kind of focus on what you're doing without getting frustrated that you screwed everything up because you didn't count over, or you put a row of diamonds in the wrong box. I mean, granted, you can still screw up a regular diamond painting. Don't get me wrong, I've done it. But at least if it's just, oh, I accidentally switched up these symbols, it's not as dramatic as working on something like this. And I have a really hard time keeping my squares straight. And I'm sure it's, I mean, I know it's operator error. I know it's maybe not necessarily the canvas's fault, but it is maddening when you put them down and you're looking at it and thinking, is that in the right square? Like this one right here. I'm literally, I put it down and it slid a little. And so then I have to question, is it in the right square? Which square is the right square? One number three. One number three. Let's see. I definitely don't think I could only do conversions as my diamond painting craft. No, I would just stop diamond painting probably. F. Oh, lots of F. Let's do F. And then I have some bottles that have a highlighter. Okay, why is that not focusing? Seriously? A highlighter dot. And that means that this color is very, very, very trashy. And there are quite a few in this kit. And I did order the drills from AliExpress, and I do not recommend the place that I ordered them from, just based on customer service. Basically, I can understand some trashy drills. It happens, but poor customer service is not something that I really want to deal with. And I feel like there have been a lot of poor customer service things that I've heard of or personally encountered lately, and I'm kind of over it. You know, I don't feel like I'm overly demanding. You know, I try to give companies and people the benefit of the doubt. You know, we're all human. We all have lives. But in an instance where a company says something and then, you know, doesn't follow through, or there's constant, you know, excuses one after another, it gets to the point where you're like, forget it. I don't want to deal with you. And I will not be recommending you. That's for sure. And this drill company was just, you know, if you accidentally screw up and you don't send something when you say you did, just say, oh, hey, guess what? Our bad. It didn't get sent out. We're going to send it out now. Don't lie to me and said you sent it out a month ago. Send me a picture of the label on the package, and it has the date that you mailed it, which is the day that you sent the picture. No, don't do that. I'm not stupid. That just pisses me off. And, you know, I feel like I'm a pretty level-headed person, but just can't. I don't like being taken advantage of. And I don't like seeing other people get taken advantage of. And so it sucks when, you know, and not just me as a creator, which I don't like that word, but it is what it is. I am a consumer first and foremost, you know. Even if I did not have a YouTube channel, I would still be buying things from shops. And sometimes people will watch videos from people and they see somebody using something and they think, oh, hey, you know, I want to try that. And if this person trusts the company, then I trust it. So it sucks when I think that I found a company that's like amazing and great and wonderful, and then other people get kind of hosed over. And it's not just one company. There's been so many, and it's frustrating. And so if you have ever ordered something based on my recommendation and then you did not get customer service that, you know, you felt was up to your standard, I apologize. I know I have no authority or ability to rectify the situation. It stinks. It stinks all around. especially if a company or somebody who's trying to start a business, reaches out and, you buy stuff and you advertise for them, and then they all of a sudden disappear, and then people aren't getting their products, or they're not getting refunds, or they're just not getting any answers at all from the company. That's, yeah. I wish I had more pull in the world so I could rectify all of those wrongs, but I can't. It sucks. We all have, I'm sure we've all endured a company where, somebody said, yeah, this is great, and then, you don't have a good experience, and you're like, well, why is everybody, saying this company is amazing? Like, this company has not treated me as awesomely as everyone else says. And, sometimes we have different experiences too. I mean, there are name brand diamond painting companies that some people absolutely love, and some people will only buy from these particular companies. And then there are others who have had absolutely atrocious customer service from those companies and refuse to buy from them. It doesn't mean one person is wrong and one person is right, because everybody gets to have their own thoughts and opinions and experiences. It just kind of goes to show you, like, some people like Coke, some people like Pepsi, some people like Dr. Pepper. It doesn't mean that anybody's, bad and wrong for preferring one soda over the other. Although I highly recommend Dr. Pepper, just, but still. We all get to have our choices, and it's okay if we all don't agree on it, as long as everybody is respectful about those things. I'm not trying to get all lectury, God. Talk about bringing the mood down. So I took my teenager to go get a debit card today. That was fun. I mean, it was fine. He had a savings account anyway, so it wasn't labor intensive, but then we decided to get something to eat afterwards, and I said, well, we're going to use the money that we just put in your debit card. And so he's sitting there going, oh, well, what's the thing that'll cost the least amount of money? And I said, no, we're not shopping for food by least amount of money. I said, that's not how you and your sister use my money. So, no, we're going to get what we want. Who cares if it costs more? Like, maybe I'll even get a soda, because normally I'm not getting a soda. That's a waste of money. I said, maybe I'll get a dessert and a soda. And he just looked at me horrified. I was like, I'm just kidding. I mean, it was technically my money that I put in the debit account, because he didn't have any money in a savings account really that I wanted to transfer to the debit. But still, it's, gotta learn how to, well, then he said, we went to Mod Pizza, and he said, well, how much should I tip? And I said, what do you mean? He said, well, the screen's going to come up. How much should I tip? And my husband is very, like, if you're just standing there taking my order and I have to, like, stand in line to order my food and wait for you to give me my food and I'm walking out the door, I'm not tipping you, because you didn't go above and beyond anything. I mean, not unless maybe they did, but most instances, you stand in line, you order your food, you give them the money, you get your food, and you leave. He refuses to tip. And so I said, well, we probably don't really need to tip, because they're not doing anything extra for us. And he said, but the line's there, and it's going to have the screen. What do I do? And I said, you push no, or you push 0%, not 15, not 20, sure as heck not 30. I mean, I said, that's some people's jobs. If they were coming and bringing you your pizza and, like, asking you if you wanted something, that might be a little different, but it's takeout food. You don't have to feel like you have to tip. He was all bothered, and I said, I will push the button for you. And when we went to the pumpkin patch, everything we bought had a tip line. And I know if you have Square or one of those computer, what do you call them? The computer, going to say software, but it's not software, but you know what I mean. When you pay with your debit card somewhere and it has a little screen, you can make it so it doesn't have a tip line. One lady was like, oh, we can't turn the tip line off. It's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. You're just choosing not to. I mean, if I'm standing in line to buy a $4 bottle of water, I'm not going to tip. Why on earth would I tip the person who's in the booth selling bottled water? Just, no. No. So we got pizza, but I was so sad because we walk in and they have all these things over some of the pizzas, and it says no grilled chicken. And grilled chicken is one of my favorite things to get on the pizza. I mean, number one, if you've never been to a mod pizza, you basically get as many toppings as you want for a base price, which is great if you want a lot of toppings. If you have a child who only wants pepperoni, it's kind of a waste of money, in my opinion. And that's all my kid wants was, well, he likes pepperoni and he likes chicken. So he got a $12 personal pepperoni pizza. And I said, and he goes, well, oops, I messed up on that. He goes, well, maybe we should go somewhere else because they don't have chicken. And I said, no, we're already here. That's part of buying food, you know? Sometimes you don't get everything you want. It's sad. We'll say they definitely make it easier to open up, you know, bank accounts and stuff nowadays. Of course, he already had savings, so really it's just adding an account. I feel like, you know, back in the olden days, you had to fill out all this paperwork, and now they just do it all on the computer, and it's like, you're done. And you're like, what? I'm already done. Here's your card. It's all printed, and you don't have to wait 7 to 10 business days for it. Pretty cool. 3726. 3726. Come on. It's in front of me. I know it is. There it is. Oh, club. Let's see. And then, oh my gosh, I have a cut on my finger right there. And I have this, it's a reusable razor. And it's like it's by the brand, it's called Leaf. And it's like a stainless steel metal razor, and you buy little refill blades, and it's supposed to be, you know, better for the environment because you're not buying a bunch of disposable plastic razors and you're throwing them away. But I got this razor, I want to say a year, or maybe a year and a half ago. And it's always been really, really stiff to twist open the bottom and put the new blade in. You twist it open, and it kind of opens this little mouth area, and then you take the old blade and you put the new one in. But it's always been tough, and it's gotten tougher and tougher and tougher. And to the point where I was trying to twist it open on the bottom, and I was trying to hold the top part still, and I cut my finger. I mean, and the blade that was in there was not super sharp anymore, you know, but I still cut myself. And, you know, it had already been a day. I was like, that's it, I'm done. So I emailed the company, and I was nice about it. I wasn't mean. I wanted to be mean because I was feeling very, very, very mean and pissy at that moment. But I reeled it in, and I just asked them if, you know, there was something I was supposed to be doing differently to make it easier. Because every time I do it, I need assistance. And I don't feel like I should need assistance to change my razor blade. And so they said, oh my gosh, no, it should not be that hard. You know, you shouldn't be cutting yourself when you're doing it. So they are going to send me a brand new razor, which I was not expecting, honestly. So that was a welcome surprise. I'm not sure when it will get here. Probably a week or so, I would imagine. But that was good customer service from a small business. it was, oh my gosh, there's something wrong with your product. Even though it's been over a year, we're still gonna completely give you a new product. And they didn't say that I had to send the old one back. Because I remember, man, when I had a problem with a Diamond Art Club painting and they said I had to mail them the painting back because the drills weren't sticking and I had to pay $15 out of pocket of my own money to return that painting, I was not happy. Because it was not my fault the drills were not sticking. That's a canvas problem, it wasn't a me problem. By the way, I have seen the what's the word I'm looking for? The talk on the Diamond Art Club Facebook page, or the VIP group, whatever you call it, the page, with some of the plastic canvases, or not the canvas, the cover sheets that have the perforated, never can say that word. Basically, they put the plastic on backwards and the new lines are transferring to the canvas. And I was like, oh, that's not good. Now, if it's a square, you know, you could probably not have that be an issue, but on a round, absolutely, that is going to be noticeable, and that's going to bother a lot of people. It would bother me. But I couldn't really figure out what people, because a lot of people were posting, and then some people were saying, you know, everybody's just, you know, moaning and groaning about this mistake. And, you know, and people were like, yeah, but, you know, we're spending our hard-earned money on this stuff. And we, you know, when you pay for something, you expect a certain level of quality based on, you know, what the company says it's going to deliver and what, you know, previous experience, right? If you've always had amazing canvases and then you get something like that, yeah, you're going to be confused and a little upset. And I don't know what exactly was I don't know how Diamond Art Club rectified the situation. I don't know if they were offering people discounts or reward points, or if they were letting people return them and they're going to send new ones. My only thing, if they were having people return the canvases to get refunds, I hope that they did not make those people pay for shipping themselves, because that's what they made me do. And I've honestly never wanted to send something back again just because of that. Because in my mind, if the bottom of the canvas says like happiness guaranteed, you know, product warranty, etc., etc., to me, that means that, you know, a warranty means if the product is defective, that they will, you know, refund or replace, not make the customer pay for shipping to send it back. That just, I don't know, that seems wrong for a company that probably makes a crap ton of money based on the amount of sales that they make. I mean, just looking in the VIP group, and I'm not calling anybody out for, like, you know, spending a ton of money, but there are people who have hundreds, if not thousands of paintings. So, you know, I'm pretty sure that the company's not hurting for money. So anyways, if you got one of those canvases, what was it like? I'm genuinely curious. I haven't ordered from Diamond Art Club since, I want to say January. So I don't have any of the new canvases. I don't got any of the treasure cards. I don't got any of that stuff. And honestly, I'm fine. I am alive and kicking. Okay, so this is where, okay. This is how things get confusing. Because if you're just one off, because like there are two there. All right. So yes, I'll get a new razor. So that was very unexpected and amazing customer service by a small company. Thank you, Leaf Razors. I appreciate it. And I'm not affiliated or sponsored. They have no idea who I am. Besides, you know, the fact that I emailed them and said I cut my finger. There's that. Okay. I love that I'm getting into another pink section. Stars. Let's see stars. What color is stars? 552. Oh, jeez. All right. There's that. Okay, there's that one. Mark it off. 2 down there. Mark it off. 2 more down there. What are we going to do? Mark it off. Wait, I didn't mark it off. Nope, nope, nope. Jeez. Mark it off. There we go. Oops, I have like a piece of hair or something right there. Seriously. Okay. Yeah, I always feel like when I do this, I don't put them down straight. And that's all me. I'm not blaming the canvas or the drills or anything. But then it looks weird because you're kind of like, is that a spot for 2? Is that a spot for 3? I don't know. We'll find out. Come on, go down there. Let's do Mr. 553. Look at that. We're just kind of going down the row with the colors. 553. Oh my gosh. Does anyone else get terrified? Maybe it's just me. When you're driving the car or you're a passenger and somebody in the car, you know, expresses their need that they have to go to the bathroom. And maybe not necessarily number 1, but more of a number 2 sitch. But you're not near a bathroom and the person says, no, 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 I want to go home, you know, because you're on your way home from somewhere. But you're just sitting there going, I don't really want to play bathroom chicken in my car, you know, because you say, well, how bad do you have to go? Well, I have to go really bad. Okay, are you going to crap your pants? No, but I need to go. Like, where are we with that, though? I mean, can you give me a number of urgency? Like, I have 20 minutes before I have to poop. Okay, great. That I can work with that. But just saying, I really, really, really have to go, it doesn't make me feel very secure that you are sitting on the leather seats in my car and you're saying that you need to go and drop a deuce and you're not sure how long you can hold it for. And I'm not calling out any particular family member for this, but I do know that most of the people in my house don't want to do that in a public bathroom. So, you know, you could offer, do you want to stop at, you know, that gas station or, you know, something? No, nope. I'd rather crap my pants. And it's like, well, again, I understand that you are comfortable with that, but I don't want that in my car. Like, no, thank you. I understand that you're fine crapping your pants, but I don't want you doing that in my car. So yeah, just, you know, happened the other day while I was driving and I'm like, okay. And then of course there's so much traffic and there's an accident and, you know, fire trucks are pulling out of the fire station, stopping traffic. And it's like, I'm going as fast as I can, you know, I am. So yeah, but spoiler alert, made it home safely, just in time. And last night we had, oh my gosh, I swear. So we didn't have school today. And so my son was watching something on his Xbox last night. And he took off the headphones because he got headphones that hook into the remote control. So he can listen to things. So not everybody has to listen to it at, you know, midnight. And so he took them off and the the cord got caught in the cat's tail. And if you're new here, we have a cat named Duncan. We have 2. Sharky and Duncan, but Duncan has a curved tail. He was born with a kink in his tail, and it doesn't hurt him or anything. He doesn't even notice it. The only time you notice it is when it gets caught on something. Apparently, the cat jumped, you know, and his tail somehow hooked the, hang on, let me find the color I'm looking for real quick. There it is. His tail hooked the cord for the headphones. That scared the cat, so he went running. He's got the headphones tangled up in his tail, so he's running down the stairs, running through the kitchen. Everybody's awake and freaking out. Broke the headphones. I'm just like, oh my God. You know, I was almost asleep, right? It takes me forever to go to sleep. So the fact that I was almost asleep and then I'm awoken by, it sounds like somebody's breaking into the house, but really it's just the cat running. Did I screw that up? Maybe. There should be like 3 things right there. We're just going to go like that right now. Okay. Yeah, he was more scared than anything else. Then I get up because, you know, I'm trying to calm, you know, the cat down. And I go around the corner and there is a giant lake of cat vomit on the floor. Like, what in the world is going on? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. I definitely screwed that up. There are supposed to be... I'm just going to use this color and put them in. I don't care. Yeah, apparently the cat had eaten too much and then decided to get sick all over the floor. The only good thing about that situation was that it was on the stone floor that we have on the entryway and the hallway downstairs. And while the stone floor is not my favorite in appearance, it is my favorite in durability. I would much rather the cat do that on the stone floor that is not porous instead of, you know, the carpet or the rug or even the hardwood floors. But not something you want to clean up at midnight, you know? Just, no thank you. It's kind of like, you know, going into your kids' room when they get sick in the middle of the night. Same thing. So, got that cleaned up, calmed the cat down. I was like, can I go to sleep now? I'm done. I'm done being productive for the day. Technically, it's already the next day. Luckily, there were no more instances of trouble after that. Thank goodness, because yikes. Okay, let's see. Let's do that one. We have 604. 604, 604, 604. There's that. Every time I work on this, I get reminded that I was going to try to do the mica method, the mica powder method on my panel number 1, because there was some gapping with some of the colors, and I never did that. I never did. There were a few colors in this kit I actually repurchased because they were so trashy. I think it was just the 310s. The 310s were so junky. I was like, no, I can't deal with that. So I think I ordered them from Jaded Gem Shop, and I got however many 310s there are in this kit. I was like, nope. And then there was one color that I did order from Diamond Drills USA because the company was not sending them to me, even though they said they sent them to me. And then as soon as I got the ones from Diamond Drills USA, magically the ones from AliExpress showed up. I'm like, yeah, okay. Okay, I did mess that up. It's fine. 3 down. I don't know how that got off. Well, no, I'm talking. That's how I know. That's how it got off, because I'm sitting here talking and not paying attention. That is the one thing I love about this pattern, is that if I mess up, unless I'm using a black instead of hot pink, nobody's going to know. Not even me. And I'm the one that did it all. Okay, there's that. There's that. There's that. Down here. Okay, bottom. And that one right there. Look at that. Already 503 stitches for the day. I know if I actually sat down and worked on this every day, I could get it done in a timely manner. I do know that. I have like buckled down before and gotten big old sections done. Okay, that is that from my angle, that symbol and the one up there look very similar, but they are in fact different. That's another reason why I could never do this without Pattern Keeper. I wouldn't be able to keep track of the symbols and the different colors and finding them. Oh my gosh. Let's see, we have 3727. 3727. Then the other day, like, I swear, I can't sleep. I'm a horrible sleeper. I've given into the fact that I'm never going to be an amazing sleeper. It always takes me forever to fall asleep. It is what it is. And it was like a week or two ago, I feel like I thought I heard some noises, and I thought one of the kids was maybe having a bad dream or something. So I got up, and nothing going on in the teenager's room. And so I go into Sassy Lassie's room, and she's not making any noise, but I look at her, and she sleeps with a gajillion stuffed animals. It's maddening, because, I mean, I think the stuffed animals take up more room in her bed than she does. So I'll kind of knock some out of the bed just to give her a little bit more space. But we have this stuffed shark, and it's from IKEA. And technically it's my son's, but she steals it from him. He lets her steal it. And she had it on top of her, and it doesn't weigh anything. But I got a little freaked out because part of the, and if I could show it to you, it would make sense. But you know, it's like a giant stuffed shark, and the tail part was almost under her body a little bit, and under her neck, and it was going across her neck. And I thought it was strangling her in the middle of the night, and I grabbed it and I threw it across the room. And then I was like, oh, okay, maybe I exaggerated a little bit. But you know, in my brain, I was thinking that shark is trying to murder my little girl, and I'm going to throw that shark across the room to tell it who's boss. But it wasn't, but it still freaked me out though. So I tried to explain to her the next day, we need to not have so many stuffed animals in your bed, okay? And she's like, but I love them. And I said, I understand that you love them, but did I not mark those off? I think I did. Oh my gosh, this is why you mark stuff off. I did. Why are they not marked off? Oh, I didn't hit the OK button. See? So we tried to have a little talk about why we don't have things, you know, getting near our faces and stuff while we're sleeping. It's not because mom's mean. I know that's what people think, but I promise I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to keep everybody alive and, you know, not suffocating in the middle of the night from a giant stuffed shark. Call me meanie mommy. How dare I? So I have one color in this because I have my DMC numbers arranged by number of stitches left. And there's one color that has 12 stitches, but I think I looked and they're all the way at the bottom of the last panel. It's like, of course they are. Heaven forbid I get like a 0 anytime before the, panel number 3. I don't think it's going to happen, which is fine. And then the next color has 64. There's that one. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, come on. There's that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the more drills that get put down in this, the harder it is to kind of click them into place. Although then you do get those satisfying clicks. It makes the struggle worth it. There's that. Okay, so yeah, that's like, that one's not straight at all. Shame on you, Kristen. Shame on you. Oh my gosh. Nope, nope. Too tight. Okay, try again. 3rd time's the charm. Nope. 4th time. Let's just use a new drill. How about that? Haha. First try. First try. There's that. Ooh. Heaters coming on? Yes, please. I am ready for heater weather. Not that we live somewhere where it gets super, super, super hot, but I mean, it does get hotter than it used to. Okay, no, don't mess up, don't mess up. Getting close, don't screw it up. And, okay, move that so I can actually get these ones at the top. And then there is one more up there. Okay, put that back. Get those, and then this row right here, and that color is done. Yeah, so we were like, and clearly I haven't watched things on Netflix for a while, and I don't know if this is just this one particular show, or if this is how Netflix is doing things now. So my husband and I, we like the Great British Bake Off, as a lot of people do. And he said, hey, I think there's a new season. And I was like, oh, cool, So I did my nails, and he was, sitting there, and we turned it on, and we watched an episode, and, and it says, play next. Well, obviously, yes, of course, play next. And then it played the second one, 963. Hang on. 963. And then it didn't play the third one. And I said, that's weird. That's weird. And it wanted to play a different British Bake Off episode from a different season. And I didn't understand. Like, why is it doing that? That makes no sense. Well, then he goes back to the, season, I don't know, whatever season it is right now, listing, and they get released once a week. So there's like one coming out in the next week, and then one the next week, and one the next week. And I was so confused and annoyed. I mean, let's be real, I was annoyed, because I'm one of those people who, if I'm going to watch something, I want to binge it. I want to watch it all, and I want to watch it when I want to watch it. And I was in the mood for some soggy bottoms and some puff pastry and some other fancy desserts that I'm never going to actually eat. And I was horrified. So that was very sad. Very, very sad. See, yeah, I did screw up there. It's fine. So apparently, and I don't know why, I didn't Google it, but the British Bake Off, they're getting released one week. So we're just going to wait until they're all released, and then we will watch them. it was just kind of sad. Here I thought, you know, I got at least, what, 4 episodes in me, but nope. Nope. So has anyone else noticed that on a show that you wanted to watch? This is the first time I've seen that, but I also haven't really watched a lot of Netflix lately, so maybe it's how they do it. Maybe it's just the British Bake Off. Maybe it has something to do with it coordinating with when they come out on an actual TV network. I have no idea. It was a buzzkill, that's for sure. Okay, last color. Yeah, and another thing, I'm just asking all these questions. Are you guys of the mindset of you want to work on a Christmas painting in, you know, let's say December? Or are you, you know, maybe work on it in October or November so you can enjoy it in December? Or are you a person who's like, I don't care when I work on a Christmas painting, I just want to work on it? And the reason I ask is because I was sitting there thinking, okay, what am I going to work on for Christmas? But a lot of the companies hadn't released a lot of the Christmas paintings yet. And if you order from some companies, it could take you a few weeks to get it. And if you were trying to work on it so you could enjoy it over the Christmas season by having it finished, I don't know if you would be able to finish it. So I'm curious what others think. Because I was thinking, you know, work on a Christmas painting, maybe November or, you know, early December, but the way it looks, I'm like, well, maybe not. But then again, if all these companies started releasing Christmas paintings in August, people would complain, it's not Christmas yet. Why are you releasing the Christmas paintings? I mean, places are still releasing Halloween paintings, and it's right now it's like 2 weeks before Halloween. I mean, you're not going to be able to get your painting from some of these companies and finish it before Halloween. So I don't know. I'm just genuinely curious what others think. So here, why are you not focusing? We have 600 stitches today. We have 72,150 stitches out of 202,499 stitches. And I'm at 35.63%. And you can't see any of those numbers, so I don't know why I was holding it up. So that is the row. Let me see if I can kind of, so there's my weight. And what I will do for the next row is I use my scissors. I use the scissors. I do not trust those ceramic cutters. I have cut canvases with ceramic cutters. What I will do is I will find the spot. You can't even see where I'm gesturing. And so I will go 3 rows down, and then I will slit this all the way across, all the way across, all the way across, all the way across. And then I will cut the plastic off for the most part and put down release papers. And I will end my cut over here where the, you know, the line where I'm stopping the drills are. That way I'm not, I feel like the more you expose this glue to the air, the less sticky and maybe even more slidey it gets. I don't know. I'm not an expert, but that's at least what works for me. And I do keep this rolled up so my cats can't gnaw the delicious, tasty plastic. But this canvas is from Evermoment. I forgot to mention that when I was listing off my supplies. So that is where we are for today, guys. If you have not, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing, hearting, farting, doing all the things. And I will see you guys again very, very soon. Big awkward hugs. Bye, guys.